I wanna run from my life, but there's people running from our guns. This country.
I remember what it was like when we fell from the stars, when we saw the stars. I remember what my feet felt like on the earth.
Myself as a body.
I remember where I'm from,
The self
where I'm from.
creates.
I remember where I'm going. I remember what it was like when we fell from the stars, when we saw the stars. I remember what my feet felt like on the earth.
Myself as a body.
I remember where I'm from,
The self
where I'm from.
creates.
I remember where I'm going.
I'm gonna take my time, enjoy what I find. Will you bring the light? And will you love me? Love me, love me. And will you love me like you love you? Will you touch me like the sea kisses the rising moon? Baby, bring the light, bring the light. Baby, bring the light. I'm gonna take my time, enjoy who I find. You're the one who can care for you, the one who'll change when you need to. I'm not telling you what to do. I see the light, baby, we are alive. I'm gonna take my time, enjoy in my life. And will you love me? Come on, love me, love me, love me. And will you love me like you love you? Will you touch me like the sea kisses the rising moon? Baby, bring the light, bring the light. Baby, bring the light. I'm gonna take my time, enjoy in my life. When
I remember what it was like when we fell from the stars, when we saw the stars. I remember what my feet felt like.
Hi everyone, welcome to Femmifest, Nourish and Cultivate Your Energy. I'm so grateful to be here with you all and to have Chris on tech. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate all of your support. So today is a really special event for me. The times that I've really done new moon work regularly, I've been able to make significant shifts in my life. And I feel really excited about starting out this year, the Gregorian year 2022, being together with you all. So I wanted to start. I wanted to start and let you all know that this is a safe space. This container is created for your highest good by any guides that you may work with that support you being on your authentic, organic timeline. And I want to say that we and I do not consent to any negative energy or ill will during this time. This is a safe circle for us all. So, welcome. And this is a moment to call on your guides, get comfy. I'm going to light some sage for you all. So I want to start out with some announcements. I'm excited to share that I've launched my apparel brand, Femmifesting. If you could bring up that video, that'd be great. And it's high vibrational apparel, intentionally made by me and designed by me. I hand make, hand press everything. And this is an extension of this offering, except it's like activating apparel that helps you be aligned with your highest good and balance out your divine masculine, feminine energies that we have within. So check out femmifesting.com. And I'm so happy to share this with you. It's been a long time in the making, and here's the first collection of my Ascension Streetwear. The next thing I wanted to share was that I now am offering energy healing sessions, and I will be offering Rose Limpia, which is traditional medicine from Mexico that Brenda Salgado passed to me. So that's the rose harmonization ceremony. I also now offer Reiki angelic alchemy healing, which is we go through your tonal center chakras with your angels and clear anything out. And that is a really good session to have before you get a past life regression, if you're interested in that, called an aura. And all of these healing sessions I've done myself, and that's why I'm really excited about being able to offer them publicly to people that it resonates with, and they've all supported me. So those are two exciting announcements. Definitely be in touch if you're interested in knowing more about that. And yeah, so there I am again. So let's go ahead, and I want you to land. Just go ahead and wherever you are, just land here, and acknowledge that Mama Earth is holding you, and release anything from today. Anything that didn't serve you, anything that didn't feel good. Just intentionally take a moment to recognize that you've walked into this circle that is made for you, and just go ahead and release anything to Mama Earth that you do not need in this moment. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. And one more. Great. So let me go ahead and check one thing. just want to say hi to everyone and acknowledge all of you beautiful souls that are here with me right now. Thank you for being here on this new moon. So I want to start with talking about why a lot of you who are here, I know, practice spirituality or being in alignment with the moon. And I just want to share one of the first things that I learned about the new moon, and feel free to drop anything in the chat box if you'd like. But I learned that the new moon is a time for reflection. It's a time where there's a lot of potential energy, a lot of opportunity, a lot of space for you to be able to see opportunities and receive them. Beautiful time for femmifesting, manifesting, and I actually really started getting connected with the moons when I was living in a home where we had a beautiful, delicious, yummy garden. And I started getting into planting and growing my own food. And I found a book in the house that I was living in that was all about farmers planting with the moon. And that was really like my first scientific investigation around how the moon energy pulls and pushes the tides, and also inspires activation in plants to grow. So that was my first understanding of how powerful us not being able to see the moon tonight is on our bodies, on our mind, on our spirits, and in our own personal growth. So the new moon tonight is such a wonderful time for us to be receptive to discovering new things about our full potential. And when we do things on the new moon intentionally, it allows us to watch that thing grow and become illuminated in the full moon. And I was the last regular moon circle that I went to. It was so beautiful to see all the other people. It was a women's circle that time. So all the other women identified people in the room we would meet every new moon and full moon, so twice a month. And it was so beautiful to see how much we were shifting with each intention we were putting, and what we got to celebrate on the full moons. And, everything's a process. And I think what's so cool about practicing moon magic, moon ritual ceremony with other people is that you get to, share how things have grown or shifted during that time. So yeah, that was my first real introduction to the new moon, was growing plants, growing food, and going to moon circles, and then writing my full moon mixtape, which was so amazing. And it was every new moon I planted a seed to write a song to release on the full moon. And it was very cool to see how my words, how my intentions with the music were coming into fruition in my life, and how my life was shifting. So that's what we're going to be doing today, is really taking a moment to acknowledge that divine energy that we are connected to, that universal energy that we're in this very moment, and really honor it and be with it tonight, and get balanced and plant our new moon seeds. So I want to talk about energy before we go into some of the energy exercises, and then into the guided meditation, so sound bath. So could you pull up the first energy photo? Thank you. So our bodies have magnetic fields around them. We have energy emanating from us, and it is a vessel to also receive energy, and we can receive it through the sun. Right now, when I study with Sergio Moganya, he talks about Toltec spirituality, and they actually store energy in their different parts of their bodies. They store sun energy to be active and balanced all day. So there you can see in that picture, there's the sun energy. There's like energy that comes through your crown. We also ingest energy from the foods we eat, from the breath that we breathe, from the earth, from what if our feet are touching the earth regularly or not. Oh, there's an echo. Thank you, Kate. Is there? Hi, is anyone else hearing an echo? I'm not sure. But we'll see. Thank you so much for putting that out. I'm going to see if I can get Chris to fix that. Nope. Nope. Message retract. Is there? Oh, just realized I needed to click pause. Oh, okay, great. So now they're not layering on top of each other. I have done that. It's all good. But thank you for letting us know that there was potentially a sound issue, because that I've definitely watched live streams where the sound wasn't working and no one was saying anything, and the person just did a whole presentation with terrible sound. So thank you. All good, Kate. Okay. Yes. Okay. So going back to the ways that our bodies receive energy. We got the earth, we got the cosmos, we got breathing it in and the very physical part of ingesting it. We also have like intentional energy from people. I really believe everybody has good within them, and sometimes people don't even know when they're unintentionally, it's oftentimes unintentional, people are sending, jealousy or ego energy at you. And then sometimes there's people that are directing it at you. So it's really good to have great energetic hygiene. And that's something that I've been practicing more regularly. So Chris, could you go to the next photo, please? So this is the energetic system that Hinduism uses. And what's so amazing is that there's so many different ways to interpret our energy systems. And one that is super familiar these days is the 7 chakras that go up and down our vessel. I've also learned through Mexican folkloric medicine is just that there are these like our armpits, our neck, like anywhere where there's a joint is potentially an opening for energy to get in, and that's a place to energetically cleanse so that you're not, receiving energy that's not yours or of your highest good that's benefiting you. And then there's also, I've been studying with Sergio Magana Toltec, where they don't go through 7 chakras, but the energy points are similar. They call them tonal centers to this graph. So I just wanted to show people, and I know a lot of folks are familiar with it, but I wanted to show you that we do have, we have an opening here for our third eye, our throat chakra, our heart, just keeps going all the way down to our seat. And this, along our spine, is where we can really, when we visualize, we can start to clear out that energy and have it become like a circuit that keeps us in balance. So I wanted to just share that with you so you could get an idea of the different places that energy can reside, be blocked, be overstimulated, or just have there be a natural flow from the earth all the way up, and then up, down through the crown to your feet. So it's just very cool to become aware of this, and it'll allow you to be more in tune with your own body so that you can remove anything that isn't yours, right? So great. So I wanted to go in and first, I'm actually wondering if there's any questions from anyone. Having a little difficulty. Okay. All right, I don't see any questions. Thanks for that, for waiting. So let's go ahead and become aware of where our energy is at right now. And to do that, we're going to do a sound bath exercise with the harmonium. The harmonium is it's kind of like it's related to the accordion, but you pump it and you play the keys. It comes from India, but I became familiar with it from my father playing it. He's from Afghanistan, and this is one of the instruments that we play. We play there. So go ahead and find a comfortable seat, or you can lay down if you'd like. And we're just going to become aware of what we're feeling and what images come up for us, if any. And it's all good if nothing is coming up for you. This is more of just bringing awareness to your energetic body. And as I'm going up and down the keys, just breathe and notice if something is resonating, vibrating. Notice if it feels good or if it doesn't. And if something comes up, a thought, that's great too. Pay attention to that. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a breath. One second, let me get this audio right for you. There we go. There we go. So go ahead and take a breath and release out. And see if anything is resonating as we move up the keys. This one makes my throat vibrate. I can feel energy there. So we're going to go ahead and do that again. And this time, I want you to pay attention if anything reveals itself as wanting to be released. Because after this, we're going to write down things that we want to be released and vision things we want to come in. So let's go ahead and prepare to surrender to your highest good, to these frequencies that want to show you where energy is blocked, stagnant, or where it's flowing. Let the feelings that come up guide you as to what you want to release this new moon and what you would like to call in. So we'll start at the top this time. How is that for you? Yeah. I had a lot more of like, what stood out for me more that round was the keys that felt really good. There's these A felt really good. And G. And D. And C. So yeah, when you see people with crystal bowls, they're playing. Most of the time, their bowls are tuned to C, and they're playing these different frequencies, and so it's nice to hear them on different instruments, and to see where they resonate in your body, and let them help balance out your chakras. Because what we're doing with sound energy is allowing it to resonate the different parts in our bodies. Our organs resonate differently with frequencies, and also our skin and our hair. So it's just nice to go through a spectrum of sounds and see what comes up for you and to help you get in balance. So let's transition now and go ahead to grab a notebook. I'm going to grab mine. And what we're going to do is we are going to write down something that we are releasing this new moon, something we'd like to release, let the earth transmute, something we want our guides to take care of for us. So write down like 1, to 2 things or whatever came up for you that you want to release. And we'll spend like a couple minutes on that. And then we'll spend a couple minutes on writing down something we want. So let's start with something you want to release. And let's put a timer for, we'll do like 5 minutes. Chris, could you play a song maybe like on low? It's all good. Never mind. Let's just do 5 minutes. So go ahead and write down something you want to release. And we'll come back at 6:33. Let's check out. So I'll check in with you guys. There's something to release first.
I'm gonna take my time.
It's all right, Chris. You don't have to put any music on.
Enjoy what I find. Will you bring the light? And will you love me? Love me.
So we're writing down something to release. Something that came up in your body that you want to transmute with the help of the new moon and your guides.
Baby, bring the light. Bring the light. Baby, bring the light. I'm gonna take my time. Enjoy who I find. You're the one who can care for you, the one who'll change when you need to. I'm not telling you what to do. I see the light, baby, we are alive.
It's a time, the This is the time of full potential and opportunities. So go ahead and allow yourself to write down anything. It could be little, big, anything that resonates that you want to let go of so that your life can shift. Could be a pattern, could be a physical object too. Like, I really want to let go of that bag of clothes I've had in my car for like a month. Right? Or it could be something around relationships, friendships, personal growth. Whatever came to you during the harmonium sound exercise. So I'll share what I wrote before we shift into something we're calling in. And I wrote, I want to let go of criticism that comes up when I'm scared. I've been trying to develop a better relationship with fear because I tend to, as an Aries, I believe, in Sag rising, I tend to feel like, and just who I am, that I'm not someone who has fear come up. But I've been noticing that criticism, negative self-talk has been coming up in moments that I don't feel completely grounded. So I want to release criticism, self-criticism that's directly related to fear, and also release fear that comes up that gets in the way of me really bringing love to a situation. So those are two things that I'm releasing this new moon. So let's go ahead now and shift. Just want to ring this bell for my release. May we all release tonight the things that we no longer need. They always serve a purpose, and we thank them for the purpose they served, and now it's time to grow. So now let's take a moment and write in the things that we would like to call in on this new moon, the seeds that we will be planting during the meditation. So let's just take a couple minutes.
I'm gonna take my time, enjoy in my life. And will you love me? Come on, love me, love me, love me. And will you love me like you
So we're writing down something we want to plant, call in, receive this moon cycle.
Baby, bring the light, bring the light, baby, bring the light.
And think about what it's going to feel like once you call this in too, as you're writing this down. But let's try and activate like those emotions that are going to come up once you receive it, when you receive it. So I wrote down, and feel free to share in the chat box if you'd like as well. I wrote down, I'm calling in, planting the seed for discipline around my practice and around my artistic practice. I am such a creator and make things all the time and love to share them with you all. And I'm feeling like I want to call in more regular practice so that my craft can grow and I'm not unbalanced. So balance with my craft and the other things that I do. So discipline. I'm calling in the discipline of being able to practice with it regularly. And I'm also calling in something for the collective. I want to call in ease and just beauty for the collective right now. I want more people to experience being calm and accepting at where they're at, no fear. So those are a couple things I'm calling in. So let's get it. To honor what came up for us as we were writing down the things we wanted to release and the things that we're calling in. Yes, 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 yes. So before we move into the guided meditation, I want to show you how to cleanse your auric field. And I wanted to show you this way that I learned from a past life regression that I had. And this is a Venusian water cleansing ceremony. But feel free also during this time, if they're to smudge or just prepare for the guided meditation in another way, whether that's you having sage or Palo Santo, whatever practice that you have. But I'm going to go ahead and grab the bowl of water. So if you went and got that earlier, go ahead and grab your small bowl of water. So this is a Venusian cleansing ceremony that a priestess taught me. And what you want to do is hold your bowl in your hands and thank the water. Thank you, water. Thank you, water, for cleansing. Thank you. Thank the water. Thank the water for cleansing any ideas or energy that aren't yours. Cleansing everything that isn't of your highest good, that isn't allowing you to walk your authentic timeline. And ask the water to activate your divine being, activate your connection to your authentic self. And then when you feel ready, just dip your fingers in here and you can put it on your cheekbones and it feels so good. Your third eye, on your crown, back of your neck, throat, heart, on your wrist, those are portals, in your belly, if you can, on the bottoms of your feet. And anywhere else that feels appropriate. And what's so beautiful about this cleansing is that it, wherever you put the water, it's going to reverberate the energy around you, like ripples throughout space and time. So this is one way that you can energetically cleanse yourself, after you come home from work or being outside, or maybe it's a morning ritual that connects you to the Venusians, high priestess energy, goddess energy. So go ahead and finish up your energetic hygiene practice, whether it be the Venusian water ceremony, it's more in my throat, or the Palo Santo or the sage, in preparation for our guided meditation. So we are currently in the energetic field of the divine feminine. We've shifted to the age of Aquarius. It is the Aquarius moon. We have shifted to the sixth sun. And believe it or not, it is the time of the divine feminine rising to be in balance with the divine masculine. we've been in an age that has been got out of balance with too much masculinity, energy. And now we're going to start to level and even back out. So my teachers have taught me. And so Femmifesting came to me as a way to start naming the divine feminine energies around us. You know, we've done such a great job at saying manifesting. We've done such a great job at like manifesting things in our life, right? Like I have actively said, I want to move to LA and I want it to be this way. And then doing all those spiritual energetic steps for growth to get there. Well, Femmifesting came to me, and it's about allowing yourself to receive what you desire, allowing yourself to receive help from your tribe, to find your tribe, allowing yourself to hear the guidance, hear your inner knowing, have your sovereignty over your energy, which means, you know, when I say energetic sovereignty, I mean we're not being impacted anymore by somebody's opinion. I'm not being impacted any longer by somebody's criticism that I never asked for, right? Not being impacted by brainwashing that happens through the media, or being manipulated by someone else's ill intentions. You know, instead, I am able, through my spiritual practices, to my able with my knowing and my connection to divine feminine and masculine energies in balance, my intuition, you know, I'm capable of guarding myself. But it's not even guarding, you're just being. Like your divine light, your divinity within you is activated. So it's not trying to do anything except for being who we're meant to be in this life without any distraction or noise or manipulation from the outside. It feels so good to just like Femmifest, to Femmifest your life. We are Femmifesting. We are in the age of the divine feminine. We are co-creating our life with the universal flow, the energy moving through our body right now, the energy pumping our heart, allowing me to breathe, right? Like I am Femmifesting this beautiful circle with you all. You know, we are creating a higher vibration in this moment for ourselves and for others, because we are receiving the guidance from our highest good. No one else. Receiving the guidance from our highest self, and from angels or guides. If you work with them, you know, you can be open to that too. So let's go ahead and move into the guided meditation, the sound bath that's going to allow us to plant the intentions and the seeds that we wrote out. So go ahead and lay down, relax, find a comfy place or a comfy seat. This meditation is, I think, around 12 minutes. So find a spot where you can, you feel good sitting there for a little bit. Also, I just want to shed some rose energy with you. I love roses. It's so good to be here. Thank you all for showing up for yourself and being here with me. I do want to share another thing that I'm calling in, which is like, it was so beautiful for me to write my first and release my first mixtape, Full Moon, and to do that in alignment with the moon and seeing how the moon was impacting the tides. Like writing a song for each moon just got me so in tune with nature, the natural flow. And so I'm excited to be here with you now and to like commit to doing that again, to being creative, to being more intentional about my life this month. And I hope it continues to move. I hope I can move with the moons this year regularly, because it's very magical for me to do that. So, yeah. So go ahead and lay down or sit. And let the owl sound guide you to the places that you want to easily release. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and out. And this is your space. It's your time. You are guided and protected here in the sonic space. So go ahead and release any energy, anything that came up for you when we were writing down what we wanted to release. Let that come up to your mind. Let it come up in your body where you felt it, and just surrender it to the earth. Let your body sink into Mama Earth as she's always holding and supporting you, nourishes you, feeds you every day. Breathe into those uncomfortable spots. Let them melt to the earth, and honor if there's anything that isn't ready to be released yet, but wanted to show itself to you today. Send love and comfort to anything that isn't quite ready to leave yet, but wants you to know that it's there. Take a breath in and surrender to your highest good. Surrender to your healing. Surrender to what you want in your life, all that is good. And go ahead and let's start scanning your body. Start at the top of your head, your crown, and move your awareness from your crown to your throat, to your heart, to your belly, to your sits bones, to your feet, and surrender deeper to the earth. And let her transmute anything that's ready to be let go. It served its purpose, and it's ready to transform into a better habit, into a better practice that's in alignment with your highest good, with your authentic self. And breathe. And begin to notice your hands. Surrender to the love light that is around you right now. And look around. What do you see? Is there a waterfall? Are there trees? Where are you? Where has your highest self taken you? Allow your highest self to show you or let you hear where you are. Now, wherever you are, whether you're walking or sitting under a tree or by some water, start to remember an experience that felt so good. Was it a hug from your mother? Your best friend holding your hand? Was it you getting a big paycheck? You receiving a gift? Conjure up that experience and feel it in your body. And place your hand over your heart and put that energy there. And when you feel like your heart is filled with this energy, go ahead and remove your hand. Now I want you to think about what you wrote down for the seeds that we're planting on this new moon. What are you ready to nourish and nurture and watch grow with the moon as the moon grows to full this cycle? Really see it and feel it. Connect it to that joyful bliss that you just had in your body. And when you have what you're calling in mind, put your hand on your heart and put that energy there too. And give thanks. Give thanks for this vision, this new thing that's coming into your life. Now bring your awareness back to your surrounding area. Where are you? And we're gonna go explore. Walk to the left. Walk towards the beautiful cave that you see. What else is around? Are there trees? Is there water? Notice what's being shown to you. It might just be a feeling. It might just be a color. It might be a whole scene. All that you see is perfect and divine. Now I want you to find a place near the cave or inside the cave. I want you to find the perfect spot for your seeds to be planted. And when I count to 5, you'll be in that place. 1, 2, 3, and surrender to this moment, to this knowing that you have planted these seeds with your love, and give thanks to any guides or angels that you see, or any guides or angels that you've called in, and give thanks to your highest self for this journey and for giving you the courage to look at what wasn't serving you and what you now want in your life. You are a divine, beautiful being that is lovable and capable of all that you want to see in life. So go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. And wiggle your fingers and your toes and begin to stretch and come back, back, back. And on the count of 3, you'll be back fully in your vessel, all here with us in this circle. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, my loves. Thank you so much for co-creating this space with me. It's been such an honor and pleasure to be here with you on this new moon. This live stream event is going to be transforming. I'm not sure what the next rendition is going to be, but I will keep you posted. But thank you so much for coming, for doing these rituals with me, and may you be seen and heard, may you be protected always, may you be guided by your highest self, and may these practices continue to help you walk your organic timeline so that you're not influenced by anything outside of what is good for you. So please be in touch, and I'm sending you a lot of love, and oh, you're welcome. Yeah, and that is it. So Chris, if you could pull up that last slide, and I'm gonna play a song called Moonlight. Let's see if this works.